Hi guys, Sharper back once again with another Minton box, and today we're going to be having a little Ranger retro review. And by that I mean I'm going to be looking at something that is an older Power Rangers toy. Probably the oldest Power Rangers toy that I have in my collection. But before I show you what I've got, but you probably know because there's a title, I went to a car boot sale, and for those who don't know, a car boot sale is basically like a yard sale for the Americans, but it takes place in a field and people bring their cars and basically sell stuff out of their cars, usually with a nice table in front so you're not literally digging through someone's trunk. But anyway, I found this item completely by chance in a box of random Action Man parts for £1. I found this thing for a bloody £1. I am amazed to have found it, and I am so grateful because it's kind of a holy grail for me. I never had one as a kid and I always envied those who did. But anyway, enough rambling, on to the 1993 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dragon Dagger. And the first thing to say is, look at this hefty beast. I mean, for saying it's a kid's toy, and especially for one at that time, it could almost be a prop replica. It's just the right size, it's weighty. And another thing I'm amazed by is that all the stickers and whatnot are intact. The gold is barely tarnished. But there is one thing missing, and that's the cover for the battery compartment. But I can overlook that because £1. But anyway, yeah. For 1993, this is pretty solid representation of the Dragon Flute in the series. It's got the piping, it's got the gold. It's even got some really nice ornate detailing on the handle. Obviously, there's the Dragon Ranger, I don't want to say coin because it's not, but the emblem, which is an odd one. But yeah, obviously this is designed to be both a dagger and a flute. So obviously it's got the little buttons here, the piping and whatnot, and it's electronic. Now this was my biggest concern after buying it, because obviously this is 20 years old, and without the battery compartment hatch, I was very scared that this thing would not work, that the contacts would be all rusted, or just the electronics would have died. But without further ado, yeah, it works. And I was so happy to hear it. So let's do a quick rundown of the noises. So you've got trigger here, the hitty noise, I guess. You've got, which is just a metally, bassy version of the Go-Go Power Rangers theme. Obviously you've got the alternate sound, but the one you really want to hear is yeah, I was really happy to hear that noise. But I'm not entirely happy with how it sounds. It's very tinny, and you obviously heard that. It's very high, and it really shouldn't be. But at the same time, this is a toy from 1993, so I can kind of forgive that. That's just the limitations of the sound at that time. The blade is soft rubber, so you're not likely to stab someone, but it's pretty thick on the edges, so you can... Okay, I actually hurt myself more than I intended to. But yeah, you could give someone a hefty whack with this and it probably hurt them. Hell, you could get them with this side and bludgeon them. But no, I shouldn't be endorsing using one of these as a weapon, since the Legacy Dragon Dagger will be out next year around March time. That's going to be die-cast metal. Yeah, the blade's not going to be die-cast because that would be insane. But that's going to be a hefty beast. It's going to look a lot more impressive than this, but it's also going to cost a lot more. So for the sake of just having one in my collection, I'm happy to just have this for £1 and have this sitting next to my Legacy Morpher, which I do intend on buying. For those who don't know, it is my birthday this week, Friday, if you're interested, and I do intend to buy a Legacy Morpher. I've scrimped and I've scrounged and I've saved, and I intend to buy a Legacy Morpher with the help of my good friend. I may even do a vlog of it, so look out for that. But yeah, overall, for its time and for the limitations it had, oh, bloody hell, got away from me there. But for the limitations and whatnot for the time, this is an astounding prop. I'm not going to say toy, because really it could be a prop. I mean, look at it. Seeing as though this is one of only 2 releases I think the Dragon Dagger ever had. Like, there was this one and then one in the MMPR 2010 line that had an extendable blade or some such. This is pretty much a prop replica. You could use this happily in a cosplay. And yeah, I intend to get a little stand, put it in my cabinets. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. This is an astounding little thing. It's brilliant. It's tinny, but it makes the noise, and I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I can highly recommend this, but they do run for around £50 to £90 on eBay. So if you can pick it up for really cheap, I highly recommend it. If you can get it for £1, even better. But if you want one, if you're going to spend that kind of money, I'd wait for the Legacy Dragon Dagger. It's going to be die-cast, it's going to be more screen accurate, and it's probably going to sound a fuck ton better. Anyway, I've been Sharpo. This has been the 1993 Dragon Dagger, and I will catch you guys next time on Mint in Box. Take care.